Hello and welcome to the first video of the Amateur Hour. I will be your host, your guide, your friend, your enemy, the Amateur. So, this game is the Stanley Parable. I have not yet played it. I have played the demo, which is not a demo. It is not a game. It is simply there. The loading will never end. And so this will be the first minute of a possible 10. So, this is my first ever Let's Play video. Ever. So, you guys having a good time? The never-ending loading screen? Simulator? You ever feel like it's just too quiet? I mean, I get to sit here, randomly talking to a microphone, and that's about it. For the most part. Maybe I should have recorded after loading. That would make more sense. Hmm. And silence for another minute and a half.
This is
Clicked.
the story of a man named Stanley.
Am I Stanley?
Stanley
Ah.
worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was
Number
simple.
427.
He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Stanley, I'm so sorry for you.
Others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Stanley, there's something wrong
And
with
then
you.
one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
What's a parable?
Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
So, it's me. But, office, can I... Any... Tick, tock. Is that an accurate clock? That is a accurate clock, I think. Hold on. Nope. Never mind. It's a couple hours slow. Hello? 428? 428? Hello? Anybody?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Meeting room. It's this way. Guess I'm counting backwards. Username access? Uh, um. You know, I'm starting to wonder if this would be better with another person. Because, I mean, I could just sit here and drone on and on and on and on and on and on. Was that? Okay, that was me. No one fret. That was me. I can't. Is that a bridge? A heater? Water? I don't know. I can't.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, I didn't.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Employee lounge? Lounge.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
What do we got? What do we got?
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Was that a pun? I'm out. No puns?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
I'm out.
A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
It really is. Thank you, Nick.
Eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Oh, but there's a chair in here and it looks so much better than the one in the office. Haha.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Hey, I am very good at my job as button presser. See? I'm pressing all the buttons on this paper. Done. Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. I never lie. I'm stopping now. That door opened. Warning, do not jump from the cargo lift while it is motion will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. For jumping off cargo lift, $5,000.
Look, Stanley,
$5,000!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I am Lord of this dominion of the hour of the amateur. No! 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 Back here! All
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Nobody cares.
Stanley
I've been through this.
To go to the
I've been through this.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No, I didn't. Everyone's gone. It's all your fault. There's the narrator. The narrator is the villain.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, so if I go through the one on the right, it costs me $5,000. Got it. Memo?
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Tips for not getting
Feeling
fired.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Slideshow. Got it. A bullet beside you. Take it out passively aggressive. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Using slides to assure employees that everything's okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header. Throw some bevel on all the next on the words. That's not part of my job description. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Charts. Charts and slides. Slides. Chutes and ladders. Broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned
Wrench.
around and got back on track.
Don't tell me what to do. I can use the wrench to break a door. I can...
There was nothing here. No
There's
choice
everything
to make,
here.
No path to follow. Just
We shall
an
find
empty
more
broom
everything
closet.
next time.
No